What is going on, my fellow samurai from distant lands? Grey Mamba here, and today I'll show you guys the combinations of the Nobushi Samurai. The Nobushi has a Nagitana, aka spear, to keep the enemies at a distance. Let's take a look at the hero specifics of the Nobushi. Way of the Shark is absolutely one of the specifics that is very useful. 50% of the moves of the Nobushi make your opponent bleed, which means that they will lose health over a short period of time. Way of the Shark makes your move deal more damage if you are attacking the enemy while it's bleeding. Hidden Stance is a move that will let the Nobushi take a dodging stance to evade an incoming attack. From this stance you can set up basic attacks and guard breaks. Light attack combo means that your third chained light attack will always hit if the first two hits are connected successfully, like the chain combo Poke the Nest. Slithering Thrust is a charging move that will make your opponent bleed. Use this move at the beginning of a duel to make your opponent lose some of its health. This move is perfect to begin chain combos with extra damage because the specific called Way of the Shark. Coiling Slash is a normal charging move with a heavy attack. Make sure you press the R2 button a few seconds before you reach your opponent, especially because of the long spear. The spear has some decent range. Make sure that you'll use it to your advantage. Poke the Nest is the first of 3 chain combos. In my opinion, this is the best one to use in battle. As you can see, Poke the Nest causes bleed and contains 3 light attacks, which makes it the fastest chain combo. If you successfully hit the first 2 light attacks, the third will always hit and will cause bleeding. Try different stances while executing so your opponent can't read your moves. Hiss and Bite is a short chain attack that can only be used if the first light attack hits. If your opponent blocks the first hit, it is pointless to continue this combo. Death Rattle form is the heavy chain attack that consists of 2 heavy attacks. If you want to use this combo, I recommend you to use this combo after you cause a bleed to your opponent. Because of your hero specific move called Way of the Shark, this will deal a nice piece of extra damage to your bleeding enemy. Hidden Stance is a move that only the Nobushi masters. In trade for a tiny bit of stamina, the Nobushi will take a stance that will dodge an incoming attack. This will not dodge every attack because it depends on how far your enemy is standing. From within Hidden Stance, you can choose to attack, kick or dodge. Cobra Strike is like the normal side or front step dash attack. If this attack hits, it will cause your opponent to bleed. It also puts a little distance between you and your opponent. Sometimes it's very handy to keep your opponent at a distance. Cobra Strike Mix-Up is a move that will break the guard of your opponent. Once the guard is broken, you can stab your opponent with a light attack and trigger a bleeding effect. If your opponent is fast enough, he can block the light attack. This depends on the person you are fighting. Viper's Retreat is a nice move that will cause bleeding and creates a little distance between you and your opponent. This is excellent to use to create a gap and start your chain combos. Kick is a move that is unblockable if the first light or heavy attack hits. It doesn't say it's unblockable in the moves list, but it really is. You'll see the legs of the Nobushi turn orange and the unblockable symbol takes place at the center of my opponent. Use this move to create a little distance between you and your enemy. Sidewinder form is a dash attack with a heavy attack. This move is slower than the Cobra Strike and doesn't cause a bleeding. It will however do more damage than the Cobra Strike. Swift Recoil is a move that doesn't deal damage. This move can be used to create an even larger gap between you and your opponent. When you successfully blocked an incoming attack, press the X button to make the Nobushi take a few steps back. This is excellent to use to escape tight situations. So that's it for this video guys. I hope that this video helped and gives you a decent picture of the Nobushi Samurai and the awesome Nagitana. If it did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Verona videos. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. Kremamba out.